This is Chapter 11D, Factors in Algebra. So we will be factorizing algebraic expressions. This is the opposite of the distributive property when you multiply to expand brackets. So I will be using the slide to illustrate some points. In order to factorize algebraic expressions, you're basically finding the highest common factor of the expressions. So if you look at A, you have two terms there, a 10x and a 15. You have to find the highest common factor. So if we break apart 10x, it's the same thing as saying 2 times 5 times x. If you break apart the 15, it's the same thing as saying 3 times 5. So what's the highest common factor? 5. So this is what you do. You take out the 5, then you set up your brackets, and then you write down what's left over from each term. So in the first line, you have a 2 and an x left, right? So 2, and they're multiplying, so it's not 2 plus x, it just stays as a 2x. And in the last line, you have a positive 3 left over. And just to double check that it works, 5 times 2x makes 10x. 5 times 3 makes positive 15. These are the same expressions, so that means our factorizing is correct. The answer of the first example, factorize, is 5 brackets 2x plus 3. Now, in B, you have x squared and 7x. So again, break it apart. X squared is just x times x. 7x is just x times 7. What's the highest common factor? It's just an x. So, like I said, pull it out, x, set up your big brackets, and write down what's left over. There's an x, and there's a positive 7. And if you double check, yes, that does make x squared plus 7x. So x squared plus 7x factorized is x brackets x plus 7. So why don't you go ahead and pause and try out this last one. All right. So you have 6x squared minus 9y xy. 6x squared breaks apart into 3 times 2 times x. Negative 9xy breaks apart into negative 3 times 3 times x times y. Okay, what do they have in common? They have a 3 in common, and they have an x in common. Pull it out, 3x. Set up your brackets. Write down what's left over. (2x) negative 3y. And this is how you know what sign to put in the middle, is because you have to, again, consider the sign that's in front of the second term. Makes negative 3y. And if you double check, yes, that makes 6x squared minus 9xy. So this is our answer when it's factorized. So go ahead and pause the video and give these a shot. Once you get used to these, you can pretty much do these mentally and quite quickly. So in A, they both have a common factor of 2, so what's left over is x minus 4. B, they have a common factor of 3, so what's left over is y plus 3. In C, they have a common factor of x, so what's left over is x plus 5. In D, y times y plus 7. In E, it's a little more complicated. They have a common factor of 2 and also an x, so what's left is 1x plus a 3y. And then finally the last one, they share a 3x, so what's left is a 3x and a y. That's it.